With NOAA predicting an above-average hurricane season for the Atlantic Basin, the Canadian Hurricane Centre presented its outlook from Dartmouth, Nova Scotia, where they monitor all storms that are in the Atlantic, but only message on ones with potential impacts in Canada's response zone. Last season, only one storm entered, Ernesto.
We typically see about 35 to 40% of the storms that form in the Atlantic enter our response zone. Now that percentage might change from year to year. Last year it was a low percentage given the number of storms that we had and the fact that we only had one that entered our response zone.
This season we have favorable conditions across the Atlantic Ocean, plus the lack of El Nino in the Pacific.
With climate change, we're also seeing increased rain rates. So the storms we're getting have more rainfall. And of course, sea level rise also exacerbates any storm surge or coastal flooding.
Most names from this year's list are the same as the one used in 2019, but one exception is Dorian, which was retired after its devastating impacts and will now be replaced by Dexter.
This year is going to mark the 20th anniversary of Hurricane Katrina in New Orleans. And in a lot of respects, they are still recovering from that. So these things are very, very impactful storms, and they cause a lot of damage, and it takes a very, very long time to recover from them.
As for the best way to prepare for an incoming hurricane,
it's really important to know your risks, and it might be different for everybody.
That can include everything from having an evacuation plan if you live along the coast, or things like having more water on hand if you have a well that requires power for electric pumps. The best advice I can give you is to be prepared for 72 hours without power, and if there is a hurricane approaching, if it's in the forecast, you want to stay updated on its path, you can do that right here on the Weather Network.